Welcome to Golden Bachelor. If you love celebrity news and real entertainment updates, you're in the right place. Feeling trapped? Joan Vassos shares heartfelt update about her relationship. Reality TV personality Joan Vassos is opening up about the challenges she's been facing in her relationship with Chock. In an emotional message to fans, Joan admitted that recent events have left her feeling overwhelmed and uncertain about the future. She shared that maintaining balance and staying true to herself has been tough, and that the pressure of public attention makes every decision feel heavier. Joan emphasized that she's taking time to reflect and prioritize her own well-being, reminding fans that it's okay to step back when needed. Fans have been quick to show support, sending messages of encouragement and understanding as Joan navigates this personal chapter. She concluded by thanking everyone for their kindness and promised to continue being honest about her journey. Joan Vassos has been candid about the emotional toll that public scrutiny can take on personal relationships. She explained that every interaction, every social media post, and even casual comments from fans can feel magnified when you're in the public eye. It's like living under a microscope, she admitted, and sometimes it's hard to remember what's really mine and what belongs to everyone else. Despite the challenges, Joan is making it clear that she's committed to understanding herself better before making any big decisions. She shared that she's been leaning on her close friends and family for support, and that taking small steps toward clarity has been helping her feel more grounded. Fans have reacted overwhelmingly positively, flooding her posts with messages of support and advice. Many praised her for being honest and vulnerable, noting that opening up about real emotions can be just as inspiring as showing the highlights of life. Some even shared their own experiences with feeling trapped or overwhelmed, creating a community of empathy around Joan's journey. Joan also hinted at future updates, assuring fans that she'll continue sharing her experiences honestly, but on her own terms. She encouraged others facing similar pressures to prioritize their mental health and to give themselves grace, reminding everyone that it's okay to take a step back and focus on self-care. As the story unfolds, fans are staying tuned to see how Joan navigates this period of self-reflection, hoping that honesty and resilience will guide her toward clarity and peace. Joan Vassos has also been reflecting on the lessons she's learning through this challenging period. She shared that it's not just about her relationship with Chock, but also about understanding her own needs and boundaries. "I've realized that saying no isn't a weakness, it's a form of self-respect," Joan said. She explained that setting boundaries, even with people she cares about, has been crucial in helping her maintain her mental and emotional health. She admitted that the uncertainty has been scary at times, but that it has also been an opportunity for growth. Joan revealed that journaling, mindfulness exercises, and honest conversations with loved ones have been helping her process her feelings. She emphasized that it's okay to have moments of doubt, and that taking the time to understand your own emotions is an important step toward making healthier choices. Fans have been quick to relate to Joan's honesty. Many shared that they too have experienced periods of feeling trapped or overwhelmed in their own lives, praising Joan for giving a voice to emotions that are often kept private. Some fans even noted that her openness inspires them to reflect on their own relationships and personal boundaries. Joan also hinted at future projects and content where she plans to share more of her personal journey, not just with relationships, but also with self-discovery and growth. She expressed gratitude for her audience, saying that the support and understanding from her fans make this emotional journey a little easier. Through it all, Joan's message is clear. It's okay to pause, reflect, and prioritize yourself. She hopes her story encourages others to do the same, showing that vulnerability and honesty are strengths, not weaknesses. As Joan Vassos continues to navigate this emotional period, she's been reflecting on how public attention amplifies every feeling. She explained that even small misunderstandings can feel huge when shared online. "Sometimes I wake up and feel like the world is watching my every move," Joan admitted. "It's exhausting, but I'm learning to focus on what matters to me." She has also been sharing more about the inner conflict she's facing.
On one hand, there's the desire to maintain her relationship with Chock, and on the other, there's the need to prioritize her mental and emotional well-being. Joan said that striking this balance has been one of the hardest parts, but she's discovering the importance of listening to her own heart rather than external expectations. Joan has been leaning on her support system more than ever. She talked about spending quality time with close friends, family, and mentors who help her see situations more clearly. "Having people I trust around me reminds me that I don't have to go through this alone," Joan said. "Their perspectives and encouragement give me strength when I feel lost." Fans continued to rally around her, expressing admiration for her honesty and courage. Many have commented on social media, sharing how Joan's openness inspires them to face their own challenges and prioritize self-care. Some fans even described feeling a renewed sense of hope after reading her posts, proving how relatable and impactful her story has become. Joan hinted that this is only the beginning of her journey toward clarity. She plans to continue sharing her thoughts and experiences, not just about her relationship, but about personal growth, self-respect, and mental health. Her ultimate message to fans is one of encouragement. It's okay to pause, it's okay to reflect, and it's okay to choose yourself, even if it means making difficult decisions. Through it all, Joan Vassos is showing that vulnerability can be powerful and that being true to yourself is worth the struggle. Fans eagerly await her next updates, hoping to follow along as she continues to embrace self-discovery and resilience.
Joan Vassos has opened up about the emotional weight that comes with living life so publicly. She shared that even moments of joy can be tinged with stress when she feels like every choice is under scrutiny. "Sometimes I just want to live my life quietly," Joan admitted. "But I know that sharing my journey can help others, and that gives me purpose." Joan has also been reflecting on the importance of patience, both with herself and her relationship. She emphasized that not every decision needs to be rushed, and that taking time to process feelings is a form of self-respect. "I'm learning that it's okay to sit with uncertainty," she said. "It doesn't mean I'm weak. It means I care about making the right choices." She's been finding solace in simple routines that help her stay grounded, such as journaling her thoughts, practicing mindfulness, and spending quiet moments outdoors. These small acts of self-care have become her anchor amid the emotional turbulence. Joan mentioned that she has been writing letters to herself as a way to clarify her emotions, something she hopes to share with her audience in the future. Fans have continued to be a crucial source of support. Many have taken to social media to share their admiration for Joan's courage and vulnerability. Some have said that watching her navigate these challenges has inspired them to be more honest about their own struggles, while others have simply sent words of encouragement to remind her that she's not alone. Joan has also hinted that she's considering new ways to connect with her fans, possibly through more personal updates, Q&A sessions, or behind-the-scenes content. She wants to create a space where honesty and self-reflection are welcomed, showing that it's okay to embrace vulnerability while still moving forward. Through it all, Joan's journey reflects a deep commitment to understanding herself and prioritizing her well-being. Her story is evolving, and her fans remain eager to see how she continues to grow, face challenges, and ultimately find clarity and peace in her life. Recently, Joan Vassos has shared that one of the hardest parts of her journey is reconciling public perception with her personal truth. She explained that people often see only snippets of her life, carefully curated images or brief video clips, but those moments rarely capture the full emotional reality. "It's exhausting when you feel like everyone has an opinion on your heart," she admitted. "Sometimes I just need to step back and breathe." Joan has been spending more time reflecting on what truly matters to her. She said she's learning to distinguish between external pressures and her own desires. "I've realized that I don't have to do what everyone expects," Joan shared. "I get to define what happiness and love mean for me, on my terms." This insight has been freeing for her, giving her the confidence to prioritize her own emotional needs while still caring about those she loves.
Alongside this reflection, Joan has been sharing moments of self-compassion and growth. She's talked about journaling, not just to process her emotions, but to celebrate small victories, like setting boundaries, expressing her feelings honestly, or simply taking time for herself. Every step, even the smallest, counts, she said. I'm learning to acknowledge and honor that. Her candidness has created a strong bond with her audience. Fans have been leaving heartfelt messages, expressing how inspired they are by Joan's honesty. Many have shared personal stories of their own struggles, creating a sense of community around shared vulnerability. Joan has responded to some of these messages, emphasizing that while everyone's journey is unique, mutual understanding and support can make the process easier. Joan also hinted at the possibility of exploring new creative projects inspired by her experiences. She's considering content that highlights emotional well-being, self-discovery, and navigating relationships under public scrutiny. Fans are excited at the prospect of seeing more of Joan's perspective and learning from her reflections. Through all of this, Joan Vassos continues to demonstrate that vulnerability is not a weakness, it's a strength. Her story is one of courage, honesty, and resilience, showing that even in moments of uncertainty, there's an opportunity to grow and prioritize self-care. Her fans remain captivated, eager to follow her journey as she continues to embrace clarity, empowerment, and authenticity. Joan Vassos has recently shared that some of the most challenging moments have come from reconciling her personal desires with external expectations. She explained that people often think they know what's best for her, but the reality is far more complex. I've realized that the only voice that truly matters in my decisions is my own. Everything else is noise. She's been focusing on creating routines that foster emotional stability and self-awareness. Simple practices like journaling, meditation, and quiet reflection have become daily rituals that help her process her feelings. Joan admitted that there are still moments of doubt and anxiety, but she's learning to accept these feelings without letting them control her. It's okay to feel unsure, she shared. It doesn't make me weak, it makes me human. Joan has also spoken about the role of communication in her life, emphasizing the importance of honest conversations with loved ones. She's been making an effort to express her needs and emotions clearly, even when it's uncomfortable. This openness, she believes, is key to building stronger relationships, not only romantically, but with friends, family,
Fans
and even
continue
herself.
to connect deeply with Joan's journey. Many have shared how her vulnerability encourages them to confront their own challenges, whether in relationships, careers, or personal growth. Some have even reached out with stories of resilience and self-discovery inspired by her honesty. Joan has expressed gratitude for this connection, saying that knowing her experiences resonate with others is both humbling and empowering. Looking ahead, Joan hinted at sharing more of her creative process and personal reflections with her audience. She wants to highlight not just the challenges, but also the small victories, moments of clarity, growth, and self-love that make the journey worthwhile. Her ultimate message is one of hope and empowerment. It's okay to pause, reflect, and choose yourself even when life feels overwhelming. Through it all, Joan Vassos continues to embrace vulnerability as a form of strength. Her story is a testament to resilience, honesty, and the power of self-reflection, showing that even in times of uncertainty, growth and clarity are possible. Fans remain deeply engaged, eager to witness each new chapter of her evolving journey. Lately, Joan Vassos has opened up about the small but meaningful ways she's learning to care for herself. She shared that even brief moments of solitude, a quiet morning coffee, a walk at sunset, or listening to music have become essential in helping her reconnect with her own thoughts and feelings. These little moments remind me who I am, separate from everything else, Joan explained. It's grounding, and it helps me make decisions from a place of clarity. Joan also reflected on the importance of self-compassion.
She admitted that she has often been her own harshest critic, expecting herself to handle everything perfectly, but she's learning to approach herself with patience. "I'm realizing that growth isn't linear. It's okay to stumble, to pause, and to take the time I need to figure things out," she said. Despite the emotional challenges, Joan has found strength in her support system. Friends and family have been a constant source of encouragement, offering perspective and reassurance when she feels uncertain. "Having people who genuinely care about me makes all the difference," she noted. "They remind me that I don't have to face life's challenges alone." Fans continue to play a meaningful role in Joan's journey. Many have reached out to express how her openness has inspired them to examine their own lives and embrace vulnerability. Some have shared personal stories, creating a community built on empathy and understanding. Joan has expressed deep gratitude for these connections, emphasizing that knowing her story resonates with others makes the emotional journey worthwhile. Looking ahead, Joan hinted at exploring new creative projects that reflect her personal growth and experiences. She wants to use her platform to share insights on mental health, relationships, and self-discovery, encouraging others to prioritize their own well-being. "If my journey can help even one person feel less alone, it's meaningful," Joan shared. Through every challenge, Joan Vassos continues to show that vulnerability is a strength and that self-reflection and honesty can lead to empowerment. Her story is one of courage, resilience, and growth, inspiring fans to navigate their own lives with compassion and authenticity. Recently, Joan Vassos has reflected on the importance of slowing down and being present in the moment. She shared that when life feels overwhelming, it's easy to get caught up in the what-ifs and pressures of the outside world. "I'm learning that sometimes the best thing I can do is just breathe, notice the little things, appreciate the quiet, and remind myself that not every problem needs an immediate solution." Joan has also opened up about how she's navigating relationships during this time. She's been honest about the balance she's trying to find between caring for others and taking care of herself. "It's not selfish to prioritize your well-being. In fact, it's necessary if you want to show up fully for the people you love." Her journey has included moments of introspection, where she asks herself tough questions about her values, her needs, and what truly makes her happy. These reflections, Joan explained, are helping her build a stronger sense of identity, one that isn't defined by outside expectations or past mistakes. "I'm discovering who I am, not who the world wants me to be," she shared. Fans have continued to offer an outpouring of support. Many have commented on how inspired they are by Joan's honesty, saying that her reflections encourage them to examine their own lives with more clarity and compassion. Others have shared that her openness has helped them feel less alone in their own struggles. Joan has acknowledged these messages, expressing gratitude and emphasizing that connecting with her audience in such a genuine way has been a highlight of this journey. In addition, Joan hinted at new creative opportunities and personal projects she's exploring. She wants to continue sharing her experiences and lessons learned, whether through social media, video content, or other forms of storytelling. Her hope is that by showing her authentic journey, including both struggles and small victories, she can inspire others to embrace vulnerability, self-care, and personal growth. Through all this, Joan Vassos demonstrates resilience and courage. Her story is evolving, capturing the complexities of self-discovery, emotional honesty, and navigating life under public scrutiny. Fans remain captivated, eager to follow her next steps as she continues to learn, grow, and prioritize her own happiness. Thanks for watching Golden Bachelor. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next big story.